Oh, welcome back. You're still listening, or looking at least. This strange image, which I think looks a little bit like Sonic the Hedgehog again. I said that on another one earlier today or yesterday. I was looking at St. Bridget's Church in a place called Bridestowe in Devon, named after the Celtic Bridget. The main reason for looking at that area was because I was looking at my family tree again, partly because I'm writing a poem about it at the moment, and one of my distant relatives from either the early 1800s or late 1700s, I can't remember now, Dionysia Redcliffe, was from this area. And I thought the link with St. Bride and the place name Bridestowe, or Bridstowe, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, was interesting. It also looks a bit like this is a elaborate helmet for someone, because there is a face right at the bottom. But further up near the top, there is a blue figure, and from this angle, it looks a bit like they're holding a blue pistol. This part in particular, I think, looks quite Sonic-like, but I don't remember Sonic having like a female with an arrow coming out of her head on its nose. That forehead reference makes me think, I think it's Zeus. Is it Athena that's born from Zeus's forehead? I can't remember. It doesn't really matter for the purposes of the picture. If I turn it upside down, that bit that is a head, like I said, the rest of it is the helmet on top, ends up looking like a funny looking dinosaur emerging out of the water or something. It's very blue. This sort of dark area, which looks like the eye from a zoomed out point of view, looks a bit like a cave, and it's got what looks to me like a shadowy bird in there, maybe even a couple of figures in there. Even though it's cave-like, there is light because you can see these characters. I did some squiggles around the edges because I didn't want to leave it white this time for some reason. One on the left looks a bit like a chain link. The rest are mostly squiggles, although the bottom right corner ends up looking like ma'am. It's got two M's and an A. I've never been there, so it would be nice to visit. All the blue that's there makes me think about rivers and water in the area. And there is a river Lew, L-E-W, which goes into the river Lyd, L-Y-D. Lidford Gorge, I've mentioned before, is where there's a Devil's Cauldron like waterfall. There's also a fair amount of red there as well, although I'm not too sure what that would relate to. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.